Hey everyone, Tony here. Today's video is going to be with the theme of just showing some cards. Lou Rock TV, I think, kind of started this, just get back to cards, just show some cards. So that's what I'm going to do today. Today I'm just going to do a little bit of like a heritage rummage. So I love heritage. One of my favorite modern products, I guess you could say, or sets. Let's start off with my Slabbed Heritage cards. And this is one of my favorite cards. Honestly, like in my collection for some reason. I have this 2017 Heritage Francisco Lindor. And I graded this card myself. And it got a 10. There's just something I really love about this card. Everything just kind of flows well together. Great image that just sort of works with the card design. And so yeah, I really like this one. Graded it myself. 68 design action variation of Francisco Lindor. And I also have this 2014 Heritage Jeter. This is also an action variation, although back then they didn't mark it as such, but they changed that, I think, I want to say in 2018. And I also graded this one myself, but I knew it wasn't going to get a good, like a quote-unquote good grade, right? 8 is considered not a good grade, but because it's pretty off-center. But this is of course, 2014 final playing days year for Jeter, with almost his complete stats on the back, which I like. Minus 2014, of course. Nice Jeter. And 65 design is definitely like top 3 tops designs for me. A couple years ago, what I've been doing the last few years is like getting a hobby box of Heritage sort of as like an annual tradition of sorts. In 2020, I got a hot box. I was lucky enough to get a hot box, so I got this Trout. Of course, the hot boxes have the purple refractors in them. You get 1 per pack. And this Trout was in my box. It was quite a box because I also got this Trout. So this is, it doesn't really look like anything special, but it's the silver team name variation. So yeah, I guess I don't know like precisely how rare these are, but my box had both of these Trouts in it. As well as just the base Trout. So I got 3 Trouts, 3 different versions of the card. But yeah, I graded these myself. Got 10s on them for whatever that is worth. Okay, let's move on. So one of my favorite things about... I kind of divided these cards thematically. So we'll do some... more action variations. The action variations are one of my favorite things about Heritage. They're unnumbered, but they used to come, I want to say, like 1 a box, but now that everything is printed more, I don't know for sure. Here's a 69 design 2018 Lorenzo Cain action variation. I got the Yelich. And let's see here, Bryce Harper. And I also got these, I want to say, are 2016, if I'm not mistaken. I got a Max Scherzer action variation. So, of course, they didn't, as I said before, they weren't labeled as such back then. And I guess they weren't doing it in 2018 either. Probably 2019 they started doing that. And then Ichiro. So this one's cool, too, because he's wearing the Jackie Robinson Day jersey. Yeah, Ichiro. And, okay, so let's get into 19, I have more of these. I got a Mookie Betts. And yeah, so they started doing the labeling then. Actually, this is another cool story. I actually pulled both of these. And the reason it's kind of cool, right, is because both of these guys, Javi Baez and Yelich, were kind of like duking it out for MVP. So it was kind of cool that I actually pulled both of these when they were, in that MVP race. So how times have changed. Christian Yelich and Javi Baez in an MVP race, huh? Another Bryce Harper. And then I got this cool Ichiro. So this is also, I guess 2019 would technically be the last playing days Ichiro year, technically. He only played a couple games in 2019, but then I got some 2020s. How about some Yasiel Puig? Remember Yasiel Puig? And Anthony Rendon, injured again. Surprise, surprise. This isn't an action variation. It's just the Lou Bob rookie. Lou Bob kind of finally having a season living up to his promise or his hype. Another Mookie. That's an awesome card right there. And Harper, it seems, I collected the Mookies and the Harper action variations. Juan Soto. Everyone told me this guy was washed. Said Juan Soto is finished. You gotta sell Soto and you gotta buy, Adley Rutschman. No matter that Adley Rutschman was a rookie at the same age Soto is now, with like half a decade of major league experience under his belt. But you always gotta get the newest thing, right? The newest best thing, quote unquote best thing, right? DeGrom, I don't have too many of these 2021s. Jacob DeGrom, I remember I did pull that one myself, and then I got the Bryce Harper, keeping in line with my theme of kind of collecting the more recent Bryce Harper actions. Okay, let's move on to a different theme. I'll do the Chrome or Refractors now. So, of course, the purple Refractors have long been the sort of the hot box Refractors that you get one per pack. So here's a 2014 Verlander, and I also got the Scherzer. Yes, somewhere along the line in the Twilight Zone, Max Scherzer and Justin Verlander were on the same rotation as Tigers. I think if you told a lot of people that, even baseball fans, they might be like, really? So, alright. And then, let's see here. Well, we'll just do a couple rando ones. Here's a Zach Greinke. So this is the regular Chrome. These are usually numbered to, at this point, they were numbered to the year of the throwback design, so 1963. But I think they changed that to $9.99. Yeah, as you can see on this Yelich, which is also the regular Chrome. And then I have this cool CC Sabathia in the 59 design. And this is numbered to 559. CC, man, I think people are sleeping on CC so hard. This guy's going to the Hall of Fame. Like, I get that he's a pitcher and people don't care about pitchers. But come on, guys. 250 wins, 3,000 strikeouts. CC is definitely going to the Hall. So, but you can get his. I checked recently. You can get his tops traded rookie like 99 for like, you can get that thing for a few bucks. So yeah, why don't you go do that after watching this video? Get CC Sabathia cards. Okay, let's do some. I'll just sort of. I guess I'll just go through this stack in order. I don't really. Yeah, whatever. I got a Clayton Kershaw, purple, hot box purple Kershaw. Not sure why that looks blurry, but whatever. Mookie. Ozzy Albies. One of the most underpaid guys in baseball. I should say he's got one of the worst contracts. Or maybe more euphemistically, I can say that Ozzy has one of the most team-friendly contracts in baseball. Miggy. Vlad Jr. Got a Anthony Rizzo. This is the non-purple, like the regular refractor. So these are actually, unlike the purples, right? These are actually numbered. So, Garrett Cole. Got a Gleyber Torres regular chrome. A David Dahl white refractor. I don't remember. These are numbered to 71. Back to purple. Sorry, these are kind of like, yeah, Justin Verlander. Got Paul Goldschmidt. My man Zach Greinke. Refractor, regular refractor. And I got, this is a nice one, even though it's hideously off-centered. So I got this second-year rookie trophy Juan Soto purple refractor from 2019. Love this card. But look at that centering. And I also got Bryce Harper regular refractor. I remember I pulled this one myself, too. But I didn't. I was considering grading it with my other heritage, but it has that scratch, so I said. And I mean, just look at how great these cards look out in the air, man. So if it was behind a slab, it just wouldn't quite look as good. And I'm pretty sure I just dinged it by dropping it. Oops. Now I'm really not going to grade it. Okay. So next up, I've got, let's see here. Let's just do some regular ones. So I've got like Tatis rookie. Vlad Jr. Now 2019 is actually... in my opinion, a lot of people I remember didn't like this set for this reason, but I actually kind of personally liked the set for this reason. And what I'm talking about is in 2019, the high number short prints, they were actually loaded with stars. So in Heritage, the higher numbers in the release up to a certain point are short prints. I think they're like 1 in 3 packs. Or something like that. So, usually the short print set is not super anything. It usually doesn't have a lot of stars in it. But in 2019, it was like basically all the stars were short prints. So a lot of people were miffed about it because they just wanted stars for their sets. But I honestly think it's kind of cool that the stars were short printed just because, hey, they're a little more rare and they're stars. So these are cool, though. Check out this Ronnie and Ohtani rookie trophies. Okay, and I got a Freddie rookie. Freddie Freeman. Freddie and Eddie. Freddie and Eddie. And what I mean by Freddie and Eddie is that Freddie Freeman is, in fact, the second coming of Eddie Murray. And if you don't believe me, go ahead and check out his similarity list on Baseball Reference. So does that mean that Freddie is going to hit 3,000 hits and 500 home runs like Eddie Murray? I don't know. I think he's definitely got a decent chance. I would say definitely one, probably not both. You can't expect anyone to do both. Yu Darvish, rookie trophy, a lot of cool stuff here. I should probably start going through it more quickly. Acuna rookie from 2018, that magical rookie year. Soto, Ohtani. And then to wrap it up, I'll just show you some of the more, like, not obscure, but kind of different variations. These two cards look like base cards on the front, but they are, in fact, the so-called O-Pee-Chee versions that have French text on the back. And, of course, in the case of the 71s, they actually did have an entirely different back compared to the tops, right? So, and I'm not sure why it was only that year that the backs on the original cards were so dramatically different. The 71 O-Pee-Chee versus tops, but got a Wilson Ramos white. This is not numbered, but it is a parallel. Verlander. I think this is a Walmart blue, and then finally this one. I want to end on this one because this is one of the this is like Heritage's rarest variation, which is the throwback uniform variations of the cards of certain. It's a smaller checklist. It's not every player, but and these are not numbered, but they're super super rare. I want to say the odds, at least for this one, which I pulled out of retail, was like 1 in 16,000 packs or something like that. And, of course, I got Lewis Brinson, who was a hyped Brewers prospect, of course, that did not pan out. He moved from the Brewers to the Marlins in the Yelich trade. So he joined, Brinson is from Florida, so he joined the home state team. Didn't work out with the Marlins either. He is now actually in Japan. He's on the Yomiuri Giants, and as far as I know, he's not really making a mark over here either. So, but yeah, this checklist, the throwback uni cards, they're usually fairly big stars, but of course I got Brinson, so anyway, alright guys, hope you enjoyed the Heritage Rummage. As always, thanks for watching. Peace.